No restart so far. Yeah. Alright, here we go. 1v1. It's Zemi for Team Orange against... Let's see, Dan. This is promising to be a very close match. I know Zemi is very fast and consistent on this map, but I know for sure that Dan is as well, because yeah, I still know him from my EXeS times. He's been a very, very reliable player back then, and I'm pretty sure he still is. First round he's boosting ahead, having a bit more speed than Zemi coming out of the first rift. This map is pretty easy, I'd say. I don't think we will see many mistakes. Maybe in this part, when the players are crossing the Ramsteins. This turn is pretty crucial. You can easily get a slowdown there. Wow, my voice is dying just at the start of the stream. This is gorgeous. So it is the first point for Dan. By the looks of it, is in front right before the finish line. Finishes first with a 49.62. Takes the first round. It was a close one though. Only 500s between those two. I gotta make sure I drink enough during the stream because my throat is so dry right now. Second round, let's see if Zemi can do a better start this time. He will definitely have more speed than last round. It's also overtaking Dan, who decided to go for a way more inside line. While we're watching this, let me explain what we're seeing right now. It is the round of 8 winner bracket for the Team EXeS Team Cup. It's played in 5 sub-matches. We will see a 1v1, a 2v2, a 3v3, a 4v4, and a 5v5. This is pretty new to Tripmania. While I'm saying this, we have a very close round between Zemi and Dan, but Zemi decides to cook the ball in the end, allowing Dan to take another point. It is 2-0 in favor of Team EXeS. So as mentioned, we will see 5 sub-matches, which is not as usual for Tripmania, especially having a 2v2 and a 4v4. Both will be played to 5 points. The other 3 sub-matches will be played to 7. Oh! I guess we saw Dan crashing. The first drift went too far to the outside. Yes. This will be an easy point for Zemi unless he crashes and turns himself over. While we now know how many sub-matches we will see, we will also see tennis mode if needed. It is activated on all maps and all sub-matches. For everyone who doesn't know, there is also pretty unique for Tripmania a pick and ban phase held every Wednesday, where the team captains decide which maps and on which sub-matches will be played. We will see the 1v1 on Trackstagram, the track we're seeing right now. Also, Zemi took the third round, of course, making it a 2-1 score in favor of easykiller. We will see the 4v4 played on the same map we're seeing right now. The interesting thing is both Zemi and Dan will be allowed to play the 4v4 as well. So this map is the only one you need to have less than 5 players on. We saw Dan crashing again. He probably will be behind with more than half a second. Yeah, 6600. This is looking to be another easy point for Zemi, who made a single mistake so far, flipping the ball in the end, while risking, of course, had to win the round. Right now we're seeing the second point for Zemi, 49.77, not too fast of a time. Still good enough to win the round as Dan crashed. The game sound will disappear now. I'm sorry, I just wanted to check the chat. Wait a second, what happened here? There is a yeah, there should be a follow alert. Thanks for following, man. Fifth round, 2-2. Hard to what was this line by Dan actually? Wow, and Zemi goes into this Ramstein I mentioned in the first round. Falls way behind. Is down with more than 2 seconds. This will be an easy point for Dan this time, putting the score to a 3-2 lead in favor of himself. Santana just left the server, probably will warm up for the next map already. Then finishing with a time of 50.00. That's not too fast, but again still enough if your opponent crashes like Zemi did. Let's have a quick look at the Daddy Mania records. We see Kronos having the top 1. Yeah, not much of a surprise to see Kronos having the world record. He got this with a time of 49.19, which is really fast. The second one is by Dexter, who also owns a WR on another map. 49.21, this is pretty sick. We see Zemi having the 13th Daddy with a time of 49.32. I doubt we will see any easykiller. Oh, we see Dan actually having the 23rd Daddy Mania record with a time of 49.36. Meanwhile, Danny with a nice line gathering more speed than Dan coming into the end. 2 more turns to go. Zemi with a slight advantage, but then taking the inside line will not have as much speed as Zemi. Won't come back, and Zemi takes the next round with a nice time of 49.50. Really sick. Now it's starting to getting great. We have a 3-3. Zemi clocking in a nice time, not even a half a second behind the world record by Kronos. We also see Serbi, who will play the 4v4, of course. There's no way to not let Serbi play any map, of course. He would have been fit for the 1v1 as well, but we decided that Zemi should do it, as he's fit as well. And you see he's doing a nice job, leading this round currently. And fall behind. It seems like Dan has some troubles with the start. He already crashed, I guess, 2 times during the first 10-15 seconds. This time having not as good of lines as Zemi, and obviously will lose another round. Except Zemi making a mistake, of course, but it doesn't look like it. Zemi isn't going for too much risk here. 49.63, still a nice time, which will win him the round. It is 4-3 in favor of Zemi. Great stuff by him. Let's switch back. Yeah, or I mean, team scores are not very interesting right now, having 2 players. Oh, this is looking to be a nice start by Zemi, having nice speed, but also Dan can nearly keep up with it. Kronos gotta have a really sick start. I was really looking for Zemi. Oh, I guess this is what happened to Dan last round. Going over this water, losing a bit of ground control, losing a lot of speed out of it. It is Zemi again having a slightly better line over the 3rd section, but Dan is still in it. And this is a really, really close round. Zemi is boosting ahead, then going for a more inside line again. Will lose some speed and won't be able to come back, I guess, here. 49.54 for Zemi, another nice time. He's doing a great job so far, leading 5-3. Let me check the chat once more. What do you mean by ow? What did you do as well? That's James. This time we see Dan with a nice start. Zemi with some problems, but still in close pursuit of Dan. Let's see this turn. Will Dan go to the outside? No. Having a better turn this time. I should say. Zemi going over this Ramstein again, but to be honest, it is really hard to avoid it. Oh! And Dan going over this Ramstein. getting hit, losing all his speed, won't even be able to take his jump smooth. Zemi can save it, bringing the score up to 3-6. 49.72, another nice time. My voice is dying again. Nice match we're seeing by Zemi so far. So let's see, will he be able to close it out in this round? Or will Dan be able to strike back and start a comeback? For me, of course, I don't hope so. I want to see Zemi taking this round as well, bringing this to a safe 7-3. I don't need nerve-wracking tennis mode stuff tonight. I just want to win this, especially looking at our lineup problems. As I've said, we're missing Coons and Sky. He's able to play, but he's really sick. So we'll see how good he will be. This time Zemi crashes in this turn. Okay, we wanted to risk a bit. I mean, he's 3-6 ahead, so you can do this. You can try to win a round by one turn. If you didn't, then we'll take this round. 49-72. 6-4. Still, Zemi has all trumps on his hand. Yeah, trumps, of course. Fuck it. The match is still in his favor, let's put it this way. Ooh, both with a close start in the first turn. If you fail there, you will also lose a lot of speed, worst case. Dan with a nice start. Only 100 of a second behind the world record, not even now. Then he has some problems to keep up. But yeah, Dan has to go all in now. Who knows, Zemi has to win another round and the sub-match is done. Zemi with a bit more speed will probably get closer to Dan, but nothing too dangerous for Dan right now. Still his round to lose. Zemi is coming closer a little bit, but this won't be enough. Dan will take another round. Nice time, 49.52. Great stuff we're seeing. Also, Zemi's time was not too bad, 49.65 I guess it was. Yes. So this is going to be a nerve-wracking first sub match. We have a 6-5 in favor of Zemi, who lost the last two rounds and is having his last match point at this moment. So will he be able to win this one, or do we already have to go to tennis mode in the first sub match of the evening? I mean, having 5 sub matches like this guarantees for a longer match anyways, and having tennis mode in 1 or 2 of those, wow, this match could easily take 2 hours then. Also considering some draws during the 2v2 and 4v4. So, this round is looking good for Zemi. He is closely... No way! Thus... What are they doing? Awesome. Well, Zemi takes it, although crashing in this in the finish. Not in the finish, but yeah, you know what I mean. But then decided to crash there as well, but even harder. Zemi lost a bit of speed and then totally lost it. Maybe someone skipped? Yes. So it is 7-5 in the 1v1. Next up will be the 2v2 on EXeS Cozy by Sparko, featuring someone else, I guess. Not sure right now. Who will we see playing the 2v2 for easykiller? Looks like it will be Speed You Need and maybe Pussy. Will be a sick lineup, to be honest. Let me actually warm up as well. I gotta go full screen mode then. I'll play the 3v3. Well, not probably anyway. So, and something disconnected from my PC connected again. I'm a bit afraid that there's the microphone from me right now. Let me check. No, it is still working. Alright. First warm-up on Cozy by Sparko featuring Buzzy. Never heard of Buzzy. Guard of the map, I guess. It's a really enjoyable map. It is a bit harder than the last one, probably. Not too easy to do regular. Especially because of this end, because you have to go over at least 2 orders, and this can cost you everything. Wow, okay. Posse is probably playing this map. Don't know if the 2v2 or 3v3 for now, but a time of 101.99 is really good. Oh, let's actually turn the names off. In case I want to check cards. Overall, it's 1-0 in favor of us. Orange. We now gotta make sure we're building up on this lead. We'll see the 2v2 right now. After some moments. Did anyone mention? Not yet. The upcoming thing is to be like I said, I really played a nice qualifier for the second time. If I can repeat it in the match. That's a good news for my team. Qualifications and matches are control your nerves during the match. Pretty sure we can. Such close. Alright, no one wants to decide. Wow, score. Just shut the fuck up sometimes. Yeah, Hans will play. We can do it. We'll fight. It's only fair that he plays. He also gave his spot to someone else on Austin, I guess. So, why not letting him play a map? EXeS 2-on-2. Wow. So much confusion. Unbelievable. Wow, I forgot to go to spec. Alright. Coming up with the 2v2, we will see a match between Posse and Santana on Easykiller side against Link and Raysons. Did everyone start? Link is driving, Raysons is driving, Posse and Santana. Everyone is driving Santana with the first mistake, right? And the first drift. It is a pretty nasty turn. You can easily bump on the border or just clip a wall on the pole. It's really close. Maybe I should. Wow, Santana with the next mistake will fall down even further. Posse in the lead though, so this so far is looking like a draw in the first round. As I've said, we can potentially see a lot of draws during the 2v2 and 4v4. Because of that, this submatch will be played to 5 points only, and we're seeing Posse making a mistake, letting both Raysons and Link pass. Going for the 1-0 in favor of EXeS. Both taking the finish with no trouble. Not the best times, 102.43 and 46 for both of the EXeS guys, but who cares? The round is ours, and as long as I can say that after the round I don't care with which times we're finishing. 1-0 in our favor. Let's go. Going for a close line where we won't have as much speed. Posse going very fast, very wide. Link will probably get the slowdown. Yes, he has very little speed. So he's gonna make sure he wins the round to at least secure a draw in case no one of makes a mistake. But Link is coming back strongly, passing Santana in this turn. Santana back with more than a second. Seems like he made an additional mistake. Maybe Raysons will even be able to overtake Posse. Let's see. Goes for a tight finish, but Posse won't get in danger there. He will win the round, making this the first draw. 102.06 is a nice match time, I'd say. Everything less than half a second during a match is great, in my opinion. No matter if the map is easy or very hard. Oh, Santana seems to have some technical issues. Sounds like he had a freeze of his monitor. Alright, let's see, third round. Still 1-0 in favor of Team EXeS. Link going for a wider line this time. Raysons isn't, but there's really no difference. Oh wow, Link. So close to the middle. Manages to survive. So far, Posse having the best starts, the best start of all players. But Link and Raysons are able to keep up with it. Everyone's driving around 1500 still on the world record. Link with a super close turn, will lose a bit of speed, but have an okay line for this one. Maybe able to overtake Posse, but also gotta make sure Santana isn't overtaking him. No mistake in this turn, this time. This is a turn we will see one or another mistake, I guess. It is Raysons in the lead, Link on position 3. If it stays like this, it will be another expert round, but Raysons goes very wide in the end. Wow, but Posse makes a mistake. And Raysons can secure another round, 102.16, 102.24. Not very fast, but enough. Santana finishing with a 102.83. No, 38 of course. So we have a 2-point lead for Team EXeS. Leading with 2-0. It's the fourth round right now. Posse with a good start again, but also Link and Raysons not too far behind. Oh, Link going no way! Over the border, clipping it, falling over, hitting the wall and getting back up. yeah, this makes RaySounds, this puts RaySounds in the not most comfortable position of having to win this round to make it a draw. At least Santana with another mistake in this round, but wow, why I don't have any hotkeys? Nah, this is great. I only have the hotkey for Santana. So, still, RaySounds can win this round potentially to make this a draw. This will be really close. Oh wow, he goes in really, really tight, and Posse won't be able to catch up again, even though having a wider line, probably having more speed coming up to the finish line. But RaySounds with a nice end, taking the round, making it a draw. It is still 2-0 in favor of Expert. We saw 4 rounds so far, and if we're continuing the trend of 1 Expert round, 1 draw, we will see 10 rounds for a 5-0. So you see where this can go with all these draws. RaySounds with a super close line going over the border, bumping a bit. Posse even getting the inside wall there, falling behind pretty much a lot. So it is Santana who has to win the round for easykiller to not let Expert win another one. The score would be 3-0, and this is not a comfortable position for easykiller to be in. Wow, but RaySounds is unlucky enough to catch the transition bug. Still ahead of Posse, who is not even in close pursuit. So if everything stays like this, this is another Expert round. Link has to finish first. He better not make an additional mistake, even though he could for it. He was super close in the end by Link, but he takes the rounds. Nothing changes behind him. 102.10, 102.37, and 102.80 other times. Plays without mistakes may go. Posse finishing 5 seconds behind. It is 3-0 in favor of Team Expert. In case you're wondering, I have no clue what's going on in the chat. If you have any questions or something, I will check after the 3v3 is played, because I will play it myself and warm up. Wow, Link is going over the border again. This time not managing to get up on his wheels. Nope. Which makes this a pretty safe point for easykiller, even if RaySounds wins the round. Both Santana and Posse only have to finish to take the point. But of course, it's important for RaySounds to keep the focus, maybe even winning the round, which will probably boost the confidence, the self-confidence, a bit more than just, retiring, not caring, because our teammate failed anyway. What RaySounds is doing is good. He's keeping his focus, driving this round for the end while nearly bumping on the ramp, but survives. This will still be the first point for easykiller in the 2v2. Posse finishing with a 102.21 in front of RaySounds 102.49. In front of Santana 102.75. 3-1 is the score. Let's check if Link will clip another border or if he will survive this round, taking another point for Expert to the scoreboard. Santana is always falling behind at the start a little bit, already 1500 behind. Seems like all the 3 players trained the map a bit more, because sick or at least good starts are always an indication for players have played a lot of rounds on one map. Because you, of course, retire rounds a lot during training, but the start is something you will always strive. But Santana with a sick line. Milo coming back, but still both Expert players in the lead. I see a 1-0 coming. No, alright. This will be a 102.1, I guess, by both Link and RaySounds. Yes, no, not quite, but close to 102.16 and 102.20 by RaySounds and Link. 4-1. They are on match point on map point right now. Match point would be sub match point. Let's put it this way. 41 in favor of Expert. Let's follow RaySounds actually. Let's see if he can continue doing great as he is. 23 points on the scoreboard for him. Best player with that amount. Link is following with 17, also good. Posse and Santana both behind with 16 and 13. Santana even making a mistake. So Posse will have to win this round to make it a draw. Otherwise, wow! Expert will win the set match, but Link is getting the transition though. Still ahead of Santana though. Not a lot, but he got it. Santana with a mistake, he's out of this race. Posse though pushed himself in the lead without me seeing it. So Renaissance gotta be a bit riskier this time in the end. Wow, this is so close. Those overall borders. He can still do it. Going a bit tighter than Posse, no, but Posse will have more speed, finishing first this time. 102.22 in front of Renaissance, 102.13. Meanwhile, while all this talking, my hands got pretty cold and yeah, kind of make sure they are pretty warm for the match. I rub them a bit. Let's see. It's still on expert side to close this match out. Still match points, still 4-1 in favor of the orange team. Posse making a mistake in the start. Santana survives it as well as Lincoln's Renaissance. So Santana will have to win the rounds to secure EXeS another chance to come back into the sub-match. But both Renaissance and Link are looking really good, making not too many mistakes, being really consistent. Now Santana's out of it as well, making a mistake, so this gotta be the sub-match for Expert. Going into the end with more than a second of the lead. Gotta be it. I don't see them doing it. Both are going for pretty safe ends. And that's it. 5-1 in favor of Team Expert. 102.27, 102.28. Really nice team round for the last one for closing this out. Oh, now I gotta check Skype. I guess Skype will want to play. Alright, let's see. Dance speed you need in fun style against back serving me. If I'm able to repeat my qualification performance, I will do I will actually remove the microphone from my perspective. We'll change seating position. I don't know if you can hear me right now. website the games begin. XML go bullying. crazy. 101.82 in a match is really sick. I'm doing really bullshit right now. Qualifier was much better. Yeah, no. was probably my fault. Yeah, what should I say? Really bad performance. I don't know why this is happening so many times during a match. I mean, close to top frag during the qualifiers, and then match started and bang. Was actually able to do 0 to 1 consistent, but never mind. We're still in. No, we're not in the lead anymore. It is 2-2 now. So. Three to 3 went in English favor. 8 to 6. I am putting full screen on check the chat as I promised. Fucking hell. Of course, I'm a bit pissed right now. I could have done so much better. Well, I gotta forget it for now. We will now see the 4v4 on the map we already saw during the 1v1. It will be... Yes. We have Royal, Zemis, Serbian, Sky for Team Expert, and probably Dan, Funstyle, for EXeKiller. I am still very positive about us winning the match. Looking at our probably best map is still up to come, and this is the 5v5 map. It's Austin by Link, who will also drive it. He actually asked me to put a special car skin for him for this match, but he asked that so close before I couldn't do it. So it is 2-2 overall. We'll leave for toilets. Be right back in a minute. Alright, I'm back. Oh, some more. Some more toilet breaks. Nice. Having the overall score of 2-2, what do you guys think will win this match? I already asked that in the beginning. So, EXeKiller, Expert, who will do it? We'll see the 3v3, which... no, the 4v4, which is just as the 3v3, worth 2 points. Or is it 3? We can gather 9, so it gotta be 1-4. 1v1, 1-4, 2v2, this is safe, 2 for 3v3, this is 4. 5 points are missing, so it's 2 for the 4v4 and 5 for the 5v5. 3, of course. What the hell am I talking? I actually like this system, especially with the pick and ban phase. The thing was that you don't really have any advantage if you had the higher seed, because the other guys could pick one more map, I guess, but I'm not really sure. Now the lineup is a bit confusing. Never mind. I still believe we will see Zemi Serbians start playing this. And it looks like Paxmauer will play 5v5. As he just left the server, probably warming up for the last submatch. So this submatch won't decide anything. It could have been decided in the submatch if we won the 3v3, but I was the problem we didn't. So yeah. Is any one of you following other matches? Can you update me about scores or something? It's okay now? Well, yeah, it depends, probably depends where I'm sitting. I will put it a bit lower. Maybe that's good. You gotta decide. Yeah, is anyone watching any other match and can update about scores or something? While I'm waiting for an answer, we will see the 3v3. Wow, Zemi actually with a 49.42, which is the second local record. And I don't see Robin. I really expected him to play when we saw him training. At least when we saw him online. I'm not sure if he was training, but looking at the local record, he definitely was. So, 4v4. Let's go. I never casted a 4v4 until now, because I've never casted a TMM or TMT match or something, where you always play in 4v4. Yeah, let's see how this is going. First round, Funstyle is leading together with Dan, Serbi. We saw a mistake. Royal and Zemi are already a bit behind, like 0.3 of a second. Let's follow them to see if they can catch up to the other guys and make a difference. We still have Funstyle in the lead. No, now Serbi is able to overtake him. What the fuck did happen there? So many players. I guess 2 at least crashed into the same wall. Really close in the end. It is Funstyle taking the round, but Serbi, Zemi and Royal following, all with 49s. Bex on place 6 to make it a red round, 1-0 in favor of Team Expert. Nice time by Funstyle though. 49.51 is a nice match time. Definitely. Like this this actually could be faster than any time we saw in the 1v1. 1v1. Sometimes getting back to speaking German, pronouncing stuff like I would never do it in English. Posse with a start at the mistake. You see what I mean? With a mistake at the start, as well as Pilesor. Serbi leading. Funstyle right behind him. Zemi and Roy following. This is a very close round, except for, of course, Posse and Pilesor falling down. So, Funstyle and Dan have to make sure they win the round. And also get the second place, of course. This is not looking too good, though, as Funstyle dropped down to 4th position. 5th even, and yeah. This is the exact same placing like last round. We have another round for Expert. So, if we manage to win this submatch, the 4v4, we have a score of 4-2 overall. So everything will be decided in the last submatch, the 5v5, because it is worth 3 points instead of 2 or 1, like the other submatches was. And to be honest, I really like it. I really like the 5v5 being the most rewarding submatch, as you will play with the most of players, with the highest amount of players, of course. And I don't see a reason to not favor it in points over the other submatches. So I really like the decision making it 3 points for the 5v5. So everything in for both teams. Serbia in the lead. I mean, in the match, of course, not this round, as Posse is way behind. Serbian Royal are leading together with Bex. Only then up there, no matter which position he will gain, it is another Team Expert round. Serbia wins it with a 49.60 in front of Dan, in front of Royal, Bex and Zemi. Piles of fun style. And Posse not able to keep up. 3-0. This is pretty satisfying, I gotta admit. After failing myself so hard during the 3v3, it's good to see my boys getting the coals out of the fire, as we say in Germany. It is Palsor this time in front, right before fun style. Very close round so far, no real crashes. Bex is last with 2500s behind, so nothing decided yet. No mistakes so far, also not in this turn. Posse loses a bit of speed. Will probably be behind. Oh, and was it Palsor? Yes, it was Palsor, crashing right after the jump. You really gotta make sure your alignment of the car is close to perfect, because you can easily go into the wall like Palsor just did. Zemi winning the round, 49.57. He's also doing very good on the team scores. Is on position 2 right behind Serbi, 26 and 27 points. Then the other 101 player is on place 3 with 23. So let's have a look at the next round. This time Dan and Posse are up there for EXeS. Pretty much everyone is right beside each other. Roy is a bit behind, 23 hundredths of a second, so once again nothing decided. Zemi bumped a bit on the border, but some EXeS player dropped down. Was it Posse? Yes, Posse isn't doing as good as he is definitely able to. Only second to last position in points. 50.1 is his best time, so there's a lot of space to improve for Posse. This is still looking to be an EXeS round, as Dan and Funstyle are leading. Oh, and Serbi was able to sneak by. Wow, I wish I could have seen this. This was so close. This got, wow. Both players with a 49.65. Serbi taking it the exact same time, actually. Like, same time on thousandths of a second. So, this went really, really fast. I totally forgot that it's only for 5 points. So, that was a quick shot. Expert winning this, putting the score to 4-2. Advancing to the last and deciding map. I'm a little bit nervous, but I am also pretty sure my boys will do it. Is anyone awake in the chat, or is it also already too late? Sunday evening, 21:15. Come on, you gotta be there. Give me your tips, give me your conclusions. Who will win this match? It's up to this map. It is EXeS TC Austin by our very own Link. It's a really nice map. In the beginning, when starting to play this one, I really didn't get the start. It was so frustrating, but time told me, and yeah, awesome map. I also didn't get this turn in the beginning, but I always was wondering if it's okay to just drive it with such low speed. But yeah, you gotta do it. Really love this turn. It is wide and speedy and going down into this little transition. This map has an awesome flow overall. One of the easier maps, I guess. Except for the start. The start is a bit trickier than a casual start of this map pack, I'd say. Bex is starting off the warm-up good with a 58.83. Nice time. Looking at the Diddy Mania records, Kronos is set first place with a 58.47. Sky 58.48, sick time as well. Bex 58.53. Zemi on 14th with 58.58. Looks like we don't have any. Yep, we don't have any EXeS player to look at in the Dedimania records, they probably have local records only on their server, not connected to Dedimania. Maybe a tactical thing, but I'd say in the end it doesn't matter if the opponent knows how good you are on this map, as both teams knew since Wednesday which maps to play and which maps to train, so yeah. Two more warm-ups and we will start the deciding map. 4-2 overall score. Still, it is still, yeah, well, I will change that. Is it better now? Yo, Koons, by the way. When did you arrive home? Turned both music volume and car sounds to a minimum. I hope it's fine now. Though I can still put my mic a bit up if you want to. Yeah, how did your travel end? Ah, nice. That's great. How is it going there? Pretty sure Black is winning or maybe even dominating. Complete drama, what the fuck? What happened? Ah, alright, you're still talking about the trip. I thought you were talking about the match. Yeah, okay, Black kind of dominated mouse control. So, nice. One team of us already in the next round. I guess the earliest we can meet Team Black again is in the winner bracket finals. If you win this one, we have to play against either AAA or their opponent. I don't know who it is. It might be Eminem, but I'm not entirely sure. No, what the fuck? Why am I opening everything? Firefox update, great. Great misclick, John. Yeah, trains not departing is always like down a world under for every train company. Feels like if one train isn't able to drive, like at least 50 others are not as well. It's insane. Yeah, putting it in OBS would be an option. But I like to have the settings right in Trackmania, at least for the moment, because I don't have a second monitor at the moment and don't want to switch between things too often. Alright, here we go. Good luck, have fun. It is the all-deciding 5v5 map, of course. EXeS TC Austin by our very own Link. We will have Speed Unit, Dan, Paxmauer, Axel Alex, who I will just call Alex from now on, Funstyle against Bex, Link, Zemi, Sky and Royal. Let's see. This is very exciting. This, yeah, is only very exciting because I've lost the 3v3 probably. I'm so fucking sorry for this performance, but yeah. Nothing is lost now yet. Bex with a very nice and wide line. Not very nice, but yeah, very wide. It is Link and Sky in the lead. Link, who built this map, is probably able to drive it pretty stable. Royal and Zemi are a bit behind. Let's actually follow Paxmauer, who is the last one without a mistake so far. Also already half a second behind. Also Alex is behind as well. EXeS is way behind with more than 3 seconds. Royal almost got out of the track. But it is really looking like a convincing round for Expert, yes. Dan able to win the round in the end. Nice last turn, overtaken Sky, but Sky takes second, Link third, Bex on fifth, followed by Zemi and Royal. Nice time by Dan, 58.84. I guess this is what we will see for the top times. 7 or even 6x times would be pretty damn. I'm missing word. Incredible. I just say incredible. It is not what I wanted to say, but yeah. Second round. 1-0 Expert. EXeS with an additional another mistake. Next round. Let's follow Paxmar again. Was it another EK player who drops? No, I guess it was Sky. Is behind with more than close to a second. At the moment, Paxmar is able to hold position. Is on 7th, but crashes right into the wall. What is he doing? What is this line actually? The fuck. Even Sky was able to overtake him. So let's maybe follow Sky. No, let's actually follow Royal. It is much closer in the top than it is back. Link will be able to win the round. Wow, so close in the end. 58.83, another 8 time wins the round in front of Funstyle, 59.01. It's 2-0 for Expert. Let's follow Royal for this round. So far it's looking really good, but we saw EXeS making 2 mistakes in the start and he's failed it again. He will be behind with more than a second once more. Have to get all the way back, but this is pretty much impossible, especially in the 5v5. You won't gather many positions. Oh, and a landing bug there for... Was it Alex? Maybe no. Alex is even further behind. Wow, this is really great round for Expert. Only Dan and Paxmauer survived so far from easykillers, and they're not looking as fast as Sky and Link in the top. Also Bex up there. Zemi falls a bit behind, but he really don't have to risk the end. They can all safely finish this round, making it a 3-0 lead in favor of us. Dan manages to overtake Zemi, destroys the ace. Close enough, but still all round. Sick time by Sky there, 58.72. I didn't really pay attention to the top as this round was as clear as it was. But really, 58.72, this is only 0.04 of a second behind the last Didymania record, which is a sick match time. Did we already see a mistake in the start? I don't think so. Let's just wait for Paxmauer's next mistake. And follow, what do you think, Alex, who also built a map for this. Who was that? Was it Paxmauer? Oh, what a surprise. Alex also built a map for this tournament, for this round especially, and it actually was my favorite map of the whole pack. But EXeKiller themselves decided to ban it. There's another map called 91 Degrees. This is the one we did ban. And then EXeKiller went up and banned their own map, pretty much. Seems like they didn't like it too good. Wow! EXeS is not able to finish as he flies across the finish. Dan wins the round, but this won't be enough. What the fuck is happening? We all only saw 7 finishes. Which makes it another round for Expert, but what the hell was that? EXeS flew out of the finish flew. Besides the finish, Paxmauer didn't fail somewhere else. And I forgot about the last one who didn't fail, but what the fuck was that round? Look at Speed Unit's points actually. Only 5 so far, as well as Paxmauer with only 8. So these two guys really have to step up if they want to make a difference for their team. Everyone is taking this close very, very tight. I don't get it. I saw taking the platform way more outside is way faster, or can be way faster as at least. Alex with the next mistake. Royal though is even further behind. Speed Unit as well behind again with more than a second. This is really not his sub-match. Zemi, Bex and Link are leading the pack, closely followed by Dan and Sky. Funstyle is up there as well. Paxmauer is a bit behind. But this is another round for us. Dan wins it once more. He's the only one to keep up with experts with our level at the moment. Bex, Demi and Sky all close to times under 59 seconds. Wins the round for expert. It is 5-0 after 5 rounds. This is looking like a clutch at the moment. Will it be a 7-0? I didn't expect it, to be honest. Looking at the warm-up, easykiller really seemed ready. Was it Sky? No, who won it? Someone of expert. Yeah, it was Bex. More than a second behind already. This time Dan and Speed Unit will have a nice start. Speed Unit without a mistake so far in this round, which is pretty surprising looking at the last rounds. Oh, Paxmauer really close to the wall. Tries to get back to the pack in the front. Not able so far. Alex with a weird line, slided too much. Zemi actually clips something, I don't know. Falls out of the pack though. Zemi is out. What the fuck did he do? Speed Unit is leading the round. So is he maybe able to step up his game to lead EXeS for some more rounds? This is looking like this will be the first point, but no, Sky is able to overtake Speed Unit in the end. But yeah, this is still an EXeS point. Zemi didn't finish, Bex far behind as well. Nothing happened, guys. It is still 5-1. You got all the time. One more, and you already got the match point. Really interesting to see which will be our next opponent. I assume it will be AAA against All Authority, which probably will be a bit of a harder match than this. Wow, Axel barely survives. Alex, I mean. Paxmauer overtakes Link, who made a small mistake there. And why am I following the last one in this? Wow, Funstyle with a mistake as well. Let's go to Royal. There was another mistake by, I don't know who. Was it Dan? Yes, it was Dan. Another really faily round. Only 5 players without a mistake so far. But these 5 players are on good times, especially Sky. Look at this. He's less than 2/10 of a second behind world record. Still 58.63. This is a sick time. Wow, this is a Dedimania record. Let's check which one this would have been. It was... What did he do? 63. Wow. Around top 20. Sick. 21 or 22 actually. Great performance by Sky so far. He's also second in points, just behind Dan. Dan is putting a great performance to the table as well, but it's just not enough. Because Paxmauer, Axel, Alex and Speed Unit all have less than 30 points. And the next position is Royal, having 37, so Speed Unit is already 12 points behind this. This round is looking good for easykiller though, as we saw a lot of mistakes already. Funstyle flew out. Fall out of this round, as well as Paxmauer, as well as Lincoln back, so this still could go either way. Wow, Royal so close! Also with a bump. Speed Unit with a good lead. It really looks like he overpaced during the first rounds. I mean, he definitely looks like he is good on this map. Sky with a mistake, so this is really looking like an EXeS round now. Royal can't come back, but oh, really close. Came close, just as close as 200ths of a second. Speed Unit wins the round, just in front of Dan. So Speed Unit is able to play good here. Seems like he was risking a bit too much. Look at the scoreboard. We have Dan in first position with a 10-point lead over Sky already. Pretty impressive. But then all of our experts are following. Even Funstar got overtaken by Royal now, so the scoreboard tells a very clear story. It is still match point for expert. 6-2. 9th round. Sky is leading Zemi, behind him Royal. Wow. This line is always scaring me because of the possibility of a landing bug. Sky made a mistake, falls behind. Let's see, Paxmauer is still in it. Sky and Alex are out. Yeah, this should be it. No big mistakes, and this is the GG for the whole match. It's looking really good. Royal in the lead will... Wow, back so close, but in the end it doesn't matter. He didn't make a mistake. GG, it is 7-2 overall. 7-2 in our favor. Was an exciting match. I've expected it to be a bit closer. And if I wasn't for the 3v3, I guess it would have been even less close. So, good game to EXeKiller, well played. Next week will probably be a bit harder.